Good. Trying to connect. All right. Good evening from San Juan, Costa. I am back here and I just got back today. And so, moving around, some of the things that we believe is stability comes from staying still, and that certainty comes from knowing everything about where you're going to go, what's going to happen, and how it's going to play out. But what if those beliefs are actually holding you back? And I'm going to just lift this up a wee bit like that. There you go. So, what if those beliefs are actually holding you back from having a life that you desire? I am the dream queen and I create my life no matter what it is that happens behind me. The dog. That's Lena. And so, no matter what happens behind me, then what I get the ability to do is create a vision for what I want to see and draw into my life. And, it's the beginning of the year now. And looking at what you've accomplished and really writing these things down so that you have a visual of that. And then knowing what you've accomplished. What did you do last year? What did you do the year before? What did you do last week? And what did you do yesterday? When you begin to actually acknowledge all of the things that you've done, it builds your self-esteem. Building your self-esteem and knowing that I've accomplished all these things, and you can go all the way into the way past when you have a moment, but just doing it tonight before you go to sleep, or even before you have dinner, sit down, or even before you leave work, because I know a lot of you are still at work right now. So today, write down all the things you accomplished and leave your desk clear, knowing that it's all going to be there tomorrow. But when you come in and you see a clear, uncluttered desk, a clear, uncluttered table, then what happens is you begin to recognize how much you accomplished and how often you do this. It's like a daily thing. But oftentimes, we don't think about it. We don't take those few minutes before we rush out the door to head out to maybe cook dinner or be with our friends or go to a movie or whatever it is that's in front of us. But today, just today, do that. Just go, take a moment before you leave and write down all the things that you accomplished and all of the things that you have to do tomorrow. I call those to-dos. Because when we infuse the to-do list, which is constricted and oppressive, when we change it into something as simple as calling it a ta-da, what happens is that it shifts energetically for us. So we don't feel like they're have-tos. We feel like, oh, these are the things that are on my list that I'm going to achieve, I'm going to accomplish. Then, when you scratch them off the list, my suggestion to you is that you use your energy and you go, ta-da! So that your body recognizes that you're celebrating your ability to do what you say you're going to do and to receive a reward for doing that. Someone recently told me that they make to-do lists, and sometimes they even write the things that they've already done on there so that when they look at it, they feel like, oh, I've already done these, and these are in front of me to do. When we hold the belief that things are working out for me, things are not happening to me, they're actually happening for me, it shifts energetically the way that you look at what's going on for you. When you hold the belief that you can do something, well, that's a belief. If you hold the belief that you can't do something, that's also just a belief. And maybe you've demonstrated that to yourself. Maybe you can stack up a whole bunch of can't do's, didn't do, ain't gonna do's, and you can validate yourself either way. So my invitation to all of us right now is that we validate ourselves in a good way, that we create beliefs that hold the energy of accomplishment. See, we're even getting the dog to participate. So when that happens, I know that's what gets getting said isn't just a call and response from the other dogs. It's being felt by her and acknowledged by her. And so, so I always take that as a good sign. So write down your achievements. Look at your beliefs that you could do all of those things. And then once you stack up your belief that you can do, you have done, and then when you turn to look at what it is you want to visualize as your dream lifestyle, you will have the ability, the muscles, the practice to know that you can do what you say that is important to you. So look at your beliefs. Which ones are propelling you forwards and which ones are holding you back? And then once you understand that, once you know, you get to choose. Do I want to hold on to these beliefs that are holding me back? And if you don't, then my invitation, I got a bunch of invitations for you today. My invitation to you is that you click the link and you get Bust My Bogus Beliefs ebook, and that you follow through on what it suggests in that, which is looking at them, figuring out where did they come from, figuring out, are they serving you? And if they're serving you, then by all means, put them in your pocket and carry them forward. If not, then there's a description in there about how you can return them to where they came from. And it's an energetic, it's a physical thing, it's a shamanic way of moving into being able to move forward in joy, in bliss, and in harmony with yourself. So thank you for being here. If you're watching the replay, thank you for that. Pop on there, get the ebook, and then do the exercises, because when you practice letting go of old beliefs and cultivating new ones, your life begins to change. So I'm just going to pop this up here so you can have a look at the sunset over there. And have a fabulous evening, everybody. Bye-bye.